Guardians Volume 3 has been a highly anticipated addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as it is the last Guardians movie directed by James Gunn before his departure to becoming head of DC Studios, and possibly the last time we'll see these characters on screen together. Let me just get this out of the way first of all by saying this movie was fantastic, and the Guardians have never been better, I feel. I'm sure you'll hear this everywhere, and I'm glad to say it's not just people overhyping this film. Guardians Volume 3 delivers on the same level of action, humour and heart that made the previous two films so successful, and then pushes it even further. The film begins on nowhere with Peter still reeling from the loss of Gamora, and now must rally his team around him to defend the universe along with protecting one of their own. A mission that, if not completed successfully, could quite possibly lead to the end of the Guardians as we know them. The audience are introduced to Adam Warlock fairly quickly, and he was introduced in the post-credit scenes in the second movie, and who is a complete wrecking ball here. His presence sets up a major conflict that drives the plot of the film, and it's here that the movie really kicks into first gear. You feel this sense of weight very early on, and being the last outing, you get this feeling that anything can happen, and you find yourself becoming even more attached to this team. The movie also introduces new characters such as the villainous High Evolutionary, played by Chukwudi Iwuji, a scientist with a god complex who is the perfect villain. He's threatening, and his lack of empathy just makes him so easy to hate. Iwuji absolutely nails the character, though I would have liked to see him do a little bit more because he was just that good. But even still, I'm glad we got him as an antagonist here. He is also the reason for Rocket's tortured past, so we're given more of a backstory to when Rocket was younger, and if he hadn't won you over yet from the previous films, and quite frankly, I don't know why he wouldn't, but he definitely will in this movie. This one has the most heart of the trilogy, always finding a way of tugging at your heartstrings. And I think the reason for this is because we've watched these characters grow into who they are now. I mean, even Nebula, who I was never really a big fan of, I really loved her in this movie. She became one of the fold. They are all flawed characters, but they come together as a family and know that they can all rely on one another. That right there is what makes this movie so special. This is the greatest Drax has been too. Batista gets better and better each time I see him, and in fact, even though this is Rocket's journey, everyone is strong in this outing and gets their time to shine. Not only does it have heart, but Guardians 3 is very funny as you would expect it to be. Not over the top, there's not too many jokes either. Everything just feels like it fits into the right place, and it will have you laughing out loud. To top this off, the film also features an incredible soundtrack that adds to the overall fun and energy. I feel like it's used to greater effect here, with nearly every scene having a musical backdrop to it, which I loved again and just added another layer of emotion to everything. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. As you can already tell, I completely loved it. It's without a doubt my favourite of the series, and this has to be in my top 10, if not top 5 MCU movies. It's absolutely a worthy addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and a satisfying conclusion to the Guardians story. It's a film that balances humour, heart, and action, which is superb, and emotion. The film tackles themes of family, redemption and sacrifice, and does so with a level of sincerity that is rare in comic book movies. The relationships between the characters are the heart of the story, and the film does a great job of exploring the nuances of each dynamic. James Gunn once again proves himself to be a master of the superhero genre, and the film's excellent performances, engaging story and killer soundtrack make it a must-see for any Marvel fan. The Fantastic Four might be Marvel Comics' first family, but the Guardians of the Galaxy are definitely the MCU's family, and I would love to see more of them. But if it ends here, then they went out with a bang, and it definitely left me feeling very emotional. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is out now. Have you seen it yet? What did you think about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What is your favourite Guardians film? Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you next time.